All right, guys, so this is David. You've just seen a little bit of what he does. He's on YouTube and on Instagram. Please join him there. Log on to social media platforms where we'll connect you to him. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so excited about today because I get to eat my favorite thing.
Yeah.
But there's some rules, David, right?
There are, definitely.
Tell me.
First, you have to wear hairnets.
David.
And I'm going to give you an apron.
All this style? Okay, okay. I'm going to do that.
And you have to take off your jewelry.
Oh, wow, lots of rules. You know what? No worries. I'm in your kitchen, and I know when you're in someone's kitchen, you have to abide by their rules, okay? Hygiene and safety is first, right?
Yes, definitely.
Do you want the earrings to go too?
Please.
Ah, you guys kidding. But if this means I get to eat, then I'm down.
Of course.
All right, here we go. Where's your hairnet, David?
I don't have much hair.
You
so
don't, it's true, it's true.
I'll pass today.
You're right. Okay, so you're only 17.
Yes, I am.
When did you realize you're in love with food?
About 10 years old, yeah.
What? Are you kidding?
Yeah. My mom actually used to have a restaurant called Original when she was, I think she was in her late 40s.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when I was born, she closed down the restaurant to bring me up.
It sounds like you have a bit of an accent. Did you always grow up here?
No. I was born in the UK, in North London, and then I moved here when I was about 8 years old.
Oh, right. So you got kind of your rooting and your footing in the UK.
Yes.
What did you fall in love with when it comes to the culinary arts and everything? How do I look, guys? David, how do I look? Do I look shady?
A bit.
Oh, come on.
Should I sit down too?
Come on. You don't have to look. I have a standard to keep up.
Cool.
Focus on him,
That's right, that's
Focus
right.
on him. Okay, so tell me what you fell in love with first.
The Yorkshire puddings are definitely really, really good.
Yeah.
Lamb, I love lamb. I love all meats.
Okay, so you're truly Kenyan, regardless. That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you're going to teach me how to make something today?
Yeah.
What are we making?
Today we're going to do a poached egg.
Okay.
And so I've cracked this egg already.
Okay.
And there's water boiling there.
This is easy.
Yeah. So what you have to do, you have to get it swirling. So let me just...
This is a very tricky thing. In actual fact, I've tried.
Yeah.
I used to cook at a restaurant before, and I've tried doing this poached egg. It's finesse. You have to have finesse, right?
Definitely.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the kind of support system you've had, not just from your mom, but also from your teachers here at GEMS. Tell me about that.
So my food teacher is called Miss Anne, and she's been very, very instrumental in my success. She's given me ideas about my dinner club that I have.
Yeah.
And also...
Ooh la la. Do you just pour it in like that?
Yes, and as it's swirling, it will cook.
Oh, got
Hopefully.
it. So you have to get the water going, swirling.
Yeah, definitely.
Swirling, kuzunguka yani? Unasikia? All right, okay.
Hopefully it won't fail.
Okay.
It tends to fail, but...
Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about that support.
So she's been very, very instrumental. I just did my GCSEs last year.
Okay.
And it was really, really good, especially the food practical.
Yeah.
I had to do about 4 dishes and 2 portions for each.
Wow.
Yeah. So
this is kind of like a master chef type of... Is this what you want to do, David?
Definitely, yeah.
Or what kind of chef do you want to be?
A Michelin-star chef when I'm older.
Wow, that's amazing. Looking at the kind of cuisine, I mean, you're so lucky now you're in Kenya because everything is organic and not so crazy expensive like the UK.
Yeah.
But looking at some of your specialities, we've just seen a short snippet. What do you like to make? What are you known for?
I have a recipe for chicken wings. I made my own recipe. But I focus on continental cuisine.
Okay.
I am trying to move into Italian and French cuisine, but I'll have to study that a bit better.
So is this something after you're done here, you're going to go to school for?
Yeah, Switzerland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Le Roche?
No.
Some other fancy. Oh, nice. Even fancier.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, so now where are we?
So
I've learned nothing, by the way, guys, with my hairnet story. It's doing well.
Yeah.
Looks like it's doing well. Okay. I heard that you made us something. What did you make us?
Right. There's some mac and cheese in the oven.
Go get that.
Yeah,
okay. In a second. I'm just going to show you guys my own little skills while you're gone. David, tell me about the school and how this school has been instrumental in realizing your dream.
I have a lot of teachers who...
Can I eat?
Of course you can.
Thanks.
Who have been very, very supportive. One being Miss Anne, as I earlier said.
Yeah.
Another is Mr. Kodik, my business teacher. But they're all very, very supportive, as well as my principal, Mr. Weber.
Okay.
And they've come to my dinner clubs. to give me the support I need.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been very, very successful. I've gotten positive feedback from the dinners, which has been very, very, it's motivated me a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about the dinners. It started out as an idea.
Yeah.
And now it's growing into its own thing. Tell me about
Definitely. So what I do at the dinners is I offer a 5-course meal for 16 people.
Really?
Yeah, and I charge them 3,000. I will, definitely.
How come?
Cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's been very successful. I actually did a dinner yesterday evening.
Okay.
And I got positive feedback from all the guests, yeah.
Very honestly, I'm a huge foodie.
Yes.
I think all Kenyans know me and my love for food. So I want to judge your cooking.
Please.
So far, your oranges, A1.
Cheers.
Second, mac and cheese.
Yeah.
This was the appetizer. Then this is our main entree.
Yeah, I'd like to plate it if that's okay.
Please. I would really like to see you do that, actually.
Get a spatula.
Okay, fantastic. So here is a very special mac and cheese. Okay. We're gonna do that in just a second, and we're gonna meet your teacher Anne. She's really cool,
definitely.
right? Okay.
Very, very good.
So how often do you cook here?
Let's say about, sorry, let me just
Go
get
for
that.
it. Sorry.
It's cool. About once a week on Wednesdays we have a double.
Okay.
So that's when I'm given the opportunity to cook.
You know, you're very lucky to be doing what you love. A lot of people don't get to do what they love.
Yeah.
You're kind of forced into doing something just for the sake of it. So you must be very grateful indeed.
I am, definitely.
Who are some of your inspirations, like in terms of chefs, local and international?
Gordon Ramsay.
Okay, he's great.
Very, very
He's
good.
a bit mean, but okay.
Jamie Oliver as well.
Okay.
And the gentleman of...
Kieran Jethro? Okay, so Kieran, this young man wants to meet you, and so we're going to make that happen for you.
Cheers, thank you.
Fantastic, excellent. Okay, so there we go. We're going to be speaking to teacher Anne in just a second, but for right now, I want you guys to come closer and see this. It looks, smells so good. Y'all know I'm about eating. I'm all about kukula. That is the main thing completely. Okay, so let's just wait and see what he's got in store.
Cool. So
I'm really kind of like the worst kitchen assistant you've ever had, right? I've done nothing.
It's okay.
Okay, thanks.
I'll let you off this one.
Thank you. Next time.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese is the hardest thing to cook, you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, it is. But you've done a good job.
Cheers, thanks.
It's not messy.
So here we go.
That. Do you only think about food?
Most of the time.
Okay, tell me about how you balance your life. What do you love to do?
I love to cook. I love to sing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me too. What do you love to sing so much?
Pop songs and gospel, of course.
Oh, nice.
Favorite artist is Adele and Sam Smith.
Me too. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to have a sing-off at some point. Okay.
Definitely.
Do you have a fork for me?
Of course. Let me get that for you just now.
Exciting. Shall we sing some hello while we're eating? Hello. Yes.
It's me. I was one.
Thank you. Okay, here we go, everybody. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Could you sing for me while I eat?
Hello from the others.
I'm such a bully, I'm sorry. Okay, let me just try this.
I must have got 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry.
Everything.
Yeah.
Really good song. David, you're so inspiring.
Cheers.
You're a multi-talented young man.
Yeah.
But this is it. I judge you from this.
Okay.
Ready? You have a great voice too.
Thanks.
So good.
Cheers.
So good.
Would you like some pepper or salt?
All of it.
There you
So
go.
good. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay. So,
This should work.
what can you say to young people, David, who want to do what you want to do? Most of them don't go to school here. They're watching you.
There's always going to be challenges. I mean, it wasn't easy starting a dinner club, but you just keep going in the right direction.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you don't get hate, then you're doing the wrong thing.
Right, true.
Yeah.
So you have had some hate.
Of course,
Tell me about that and some challenges.
Yeah, I mean, like, it comes and it goes, but you just keep on doing what you're doing and you'll be fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Can we talk to Teacher Anne?
Of course.
All right, so guys, we're going to take a very, very quick break. When we come back, we speak to David's teacher, the woman who has really actually boosted him and supported him through this, and she's there being so shy. We're talking to Teacher Anne. You like my this? Okay, we'll be right back after this break, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. We are still in this awesome kitchen, all right? I'm just so surprised at how well equipped it is. David's over there eating. Look at him. Look at him. He's just over there eating. Yes, look at him. Yeah, there he is. But this, wait, David, thank you. All right, but we are actually done with David and his great story. I hope as a young person who's watching, you've been inspired by his dream to be an amazing international culinary chef. He has been supported by his parents, as he said, and his teacher Anne, who is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us.
Okay.
I know you guys are really, really busy today.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been doing this?
Around 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Something you love, obviously.
I love it so much.
Tell me that story of how you fell in love with the culinary arts, with food, with making people happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's always gone back to when I was, from when I was in primary school. I've always loved cooking.
Yeah.
And every time I tried something, it always worked. Like when I made my first cake, I was like, wow. I was in class 6 and I was like, yes, this is the thing for me. So from that time, we always had that love relationship with food. And all the way through, I didn't have issues choosing what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to do food.
Amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of people who end up in that field want to be 5-star chefs, want to be Michelin star chefs.
Yeah.
For you wanting to take your skill and especially give it back to young people, it's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Why did you not decide to go and cook for one of the biggest hotels in the country?
I love working with young people.
Okay.
They're very challenging. They're inspiring, and they keep you updated with the latest. Yeah, we share a lot of information with my students. They challenge me. I learn from them. They learn from me. So for me, that's a highlight in my career.
Okay.
I love working with children. I've always worked in college, in primary school, in high school. That's always been my
It's your passion.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and I can tell. David, looking at his story, when I saw his YouTube story, I was like, wow, 17 years, he knows so much.
Yeah.
I started thinking about the people. Of course, you think about the parents, and then you think about the teachers, and here you are. Tell me about this young man.
David is very passionate. Ever since I met him, he has always been passionate about food. And he's very determined to do very well in his work. He always goes the extra mile.
Yeah.
And I'm not even just, it's the truth. In all his work, whether it's his theory work or his practical work, his dishes are always on point. He's a leader in class. He always wants perfection. Yeah. Like there's a time when we had this argument about he wants Hershey's Cadbury's.
Yeah.
Hershey's chocolate.
Yes.
And us guys are giving me Cadbury's, and he's like, no, I want the very best. And I mean, that inspires us also as teachers, because we're like, you want a student who can be able to even push themselves and see the value of the food that they make.
Absolutely.
So for us, it's a wonderful challenge to work with David. And even his dining with David is such, it's a wonderful thing to be having a student like David.
You
in
inspired
class.
that,
yeah,
in a sense.
Okay.
Tell me about that. I mean, I guess where the world is going now, everybody can watch stuff very quickly on their phones and get that experience. Okay. For him to start a video blog and also to balance his work here in school, his curriculum. Tell me about that as a teacher advising him to go in that direction. Hard decision?
For him?
And for you too, because it's more work, right?
Yeah. Well, David is very organized.
Okay.
Because when it comes to his classwork, he's never behind. He's always ahead. Yeah. And his work is a distinction. He's excellent in his work. And even above that, he is a prefect. So, I mean, it's just a way of juggling. For him, I think it's an art of juggling between his passions and his academic work, and he's been able to do that very well. Okay. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I like that about him. He is able to manage his time well.
Yeah.
And a lot of support also from his mom. She's always here helping.
Nice.
It's wonderful when there's that relationship between the parent, the teacher, and the student. Then it becomes a nice tripod relationship where you can support each other to see the best in the students.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Looking at the school in itself, and not just here, but across the board when it comes to extracurricular activities, when it comes to talent, passions, very obvious that GEMS is very good at sort of supporting these young dreams. Yeah. And when I grew up, You were told this sometimes is what you have to do, and then you do this, and it was just very kind of regimented. Tell me a little bit about the kind of support that you guys give here. GEMS is it's multifaceted in that we don't, it creates a holistic student. Yeah. The goal is to create a holistic student who is able to integrate into society. And if you look at our GEMS values, you know, growing through global citizenship, they're able to, you know, live anywhere, live, work, and be mixed with anyone in the world. You know, that's a really good thing that we offer here at GEMS. Great exposure. It is great exposure because we've got lots of international students from different countries, different cultures. So that mixture it's a very unique combination that brings out a lot in children and exposes a lot also in them and to them. So we've got children who are good, very good in swimming, children who are good in sports, like David, who's good in his culinary arts. And it's a good scaffolding for a child as they grow into whatever they want to achieve. That's awesome. You know? Yeah, absolutely great. Yeah. Looking at, of course, other parents who are watching, who are thinking, oh my gosh, my young one loves to cook, but I've never given them this kind of chance because I didn't think that they were that serious. A lot of parents just want the academics, want their children to just be aligned with that, but they don't realize giving them this extra time, extra skill, extra support goes a long way. Talk specifically to that, Anne. How do you feel about it? Are we doing better? Yeah, I think the parents of nowadays are doing better because I see a lot of extra Saturday things like cookery clubs and they've got sports and all that. Definitely better than the time when us guys were in school, but definitely there's still room for more improvement. Yeah, I think we're definitely not where we were. Fantastic. Definitely, yeah. But that mac and cheese, I'll tell you what, very honestly, it speaks volumes for itself. Thank you so much for what you've done, and thank you for allowing us to get into your kitchen. You have a class? I have I had a class after this. Tell me a little bit about the classes that you hold here before we leave you. We have from the class that was supposed to be here was the primary. It's an extracurricular class, meaning that it's not part of the curriculum, the timetable. It's actually part of the last period in the timetable. Yeah, it's integrated into the timetable where they just learn how to make different recipes and how to, you know, cooking is not just about cooking, but also about hygiene and personal hygiene and kitchen hygiene and learning how to make things and learning how to eat healthy and make healthy choices. So the small children also learn that. So we've got that, and then we've got from year 7 all the way to year 12. Year 7s are doing food technology. Year 11s and 10s are doing food and nutrition, which is examined by Cambridge. And then the year 12s are doing BTech hospitality. Wow. Yes. This is a full-fledged program. It is. This is lovely. Yes. Really good work. It's such a pleasure. I'm going to come back for some food from you. Welcome. I love cake. Oh, wow. There is a guy for cake. You going to make me cake then? All right. Fantastic. Okay, wonderful. Okay, there you have it, everybody. Speaking of all things foodie, food and technology, a big thing now, okay? Everybody is including technology in their lives, including chefs. So what does it look like? Here's a visual of foodies. Take a look. Welcome back, everybody. Still keeping it focused on young children and their dreams and talents. A lot of parents actually leave it until it's too late. In 2018, a lot of organizations are encouraging parents to actually start honing those skills, those talents at a very, very young age. You might be living with a genius and you have no idea. Here is a compilation of some of the most brilliant children from across the world and how they're changing their own communities one day at a time. Be it kid president, be it the kid preacher, there are young people out there, a violinist, pianist, it doesn't matter. You've seen David and his skill. So if your young one is actually talented, you know what, don't ignore it. You might have a Mozart, a Beethoven, you might have an Einstein living in your house. So remember this, keep pushing that envelope, keep encouraging and supporting that young person in your house, in your family, in your class. You never know how long that will go. Take a look at these young people defying all odds. So there you have it, everyone. To be very honest with you guys, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today if it wasn't for the support of my family. My parents were awesome, okay, in supporting me with all my crazy dreams to be on TV, to produce TV shows. I did it because of them. And also, one awesome teacher. His name was Mr. Wooten. He was my high school teacher, and he told me I can do anything if I put my mind to it. So today's show is a reminder to all of you guys. Adults, please keep pushing these kids to live their dreams and to just shine, all right? Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We leave you with an awesome song, as always, and we'll see you right here tomorrow. Bye.